Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome back to our little vlog here. It is a nice 60 degrees outside, and it's probably the nicest day that we've had so far this year. The girls are out back playing, and I just wanted to take a second and kind of check around. I'm trying to do some planning as far as a garden this year. Still have, all of the winter items that kind of get lost in the snow where we live that we still have to get cleaned up. This is actually a tub, or like a galvanized, tub that we use for planting. So just letting everybody get outside and get some energy out. But I am just so excited for the prospect, hope of a garden this summer. Last year, our garden was mostly a container garden. We did get some items out of it, but this year I'd really like to go full on. We're starting some plants and flowers from seeds. I would love to get some cutting flowers planted. So again? Okay. And she wants me to go push her on the swing. Okay, let's go push you again. Look at the beautiful sunset. Oh, I just love days outside. So I'm going to go push her real quick. And then as long as daylight holds out, I will share with you some ideas for this spring and summer. Okay, an older sibling came by after a few minutes of swinging, and took over for me. So, again, still in the middle of yard cleanup. Just started since today. I'm not ready for mud season. So doing what we can today. We're supposed to get rain for the next few days. So this will probably be the only time that I really get to get outside, probably this next week. Honestly, we have a day that is calling for snow. So we will have to see if that happens. But I did buy some seeds, like I said, to start indoors. So I will keep you guys updated on that. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and just kind of give an overview of what I'm thinking. Okay, so over here we have our little chicken run. We are planning to get more chickens this year. And we are considering doing meat chickens again, which we have done in the past. We did it one season, and then unfortunately with just prey, we've had, wonderful, some errors there. So we have a softball, which has been left in the winter, but this is actually supposed to be a great plant. I did purchase it last year. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it did kind of take flight there a little bit, wrapped itself around. So we're going to see how she does. Her name is Blanche. So we'll see how she's feeling this year. I do have 2 blueberry bushes. Technically there was 3, but honestly I just think that the middle one is done. But I am going to prune them back. So just this is our side yard. I would love to get some trees in the back. I don't know if that will really be when I say trees, I mean fruit trees. I'm not sure if that will really be a this season situation, but especially we do have a neighbor now, which, we've always had a neighbor, but he's kind of a snowbird, so I'm trying to give him his privacy as well. So I don't want to take too much of his wide open backyard either. by putting up some sort of a barrier there. But I'm thinking that really from the chicken coop forward, which to maybe our little turnaround, so like this much area, I'm considering for just whatever I want. Like this is the first year that I'm really going to push. First year I'm going to push to have a big garden. So I think that we may resort to, we're going to have to put something up in regards to the animals that come from the back, like deer, rabbits, things like that. Just so that hopefully they aren't benefiting off of our garden more than we are. But I would imagine that we're probably going to do tilling of sorts. I don't think that this year will be the year that we do any raised garden beds, just because obviously that's an additional like financial look how pretty financial obligation there, just because we have none at this point. So with this 2026 garden and the outlook for our 2026 year, part of coming back to this vlog, this opportunity, is really taking a look at our lives and doing things in the most financially sustainable way. So looking at this season, no, raised garden beds are not going to be an option for us. I'm not willing to do the financial commitment for this upcoming garden. And when I say that, I mean, if we can till our yard, our garden area, and have a decent outcome as a start, I think that that's fantastic and that is beneficial for us. Perhaps, and we'll have to check back on that, but maybe by the end of this year, we're like, yes, absolutely, we want to do this again and again. We're going to put forth more of a financial investment to having a garden. And I apologize for my eyes. I'm looking over at the kids who are on the trampoline, so I am keeping watch of them while chatting with all of you. So my thought is, if garden beds are something that we would be interested in, that's going to be something that at the end of this year, maybe we are able to build some of those throughout the year, especially while we're doing other household projects that we may have extra lumber from to be able to do so. And also then we can fill, like in winter or spring, fall, summer, fall, sorry, fill those beds with some of that natural materials, like the trimmings from trees or branches, leaves, things like that, just to kind of get that going as a filler, so that it's not as much soil, if that makes any sense. Again, I don't know, this is going to be my first time. As a child, I did have gardens in our yard, and they were directly in soil. Definitely heard something off in the woods, but they were directly in soil, so that is kind of what I'm used to. It's just been a very long time since, it's been a few years here. We have done a garden in soil here, but it has been a few years since we've done that. And honestly, then in comparison to now, that was a cute adventure garden. This is we would love to be able to can items, blanch, freeze, stock our freezers, our cupboards, because like I had mentioned earlier, the process of coming back to the vlog is for us to be able to have something to look back at. We miss the opportunity for the videos for the kids, and they may not really be in it as much, but just our adventures and our experiences with that. But financially, Matthew and I want to document our growth in this year and some changes that we're making in our home to be able to do so, to be able to do the things as a family of 8. So if you have joined us before, welcome back. I'm excited to share more with you. I just decided, like, this was not the video that I thought that we would come back with, but at the same time, I try to keep things very realistic, and I wanted to take advantage of the beautiful outdoor time that we had this evening. So welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe. And I am so excited to share our thoughts, our goals, and what we do as a family to kind of make it all work. There's a lot of moving parts with 8 of us. So please feel free to join along, and I can't wait to share more with you. Thank you. See you soon.